what you talking about. There's no something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. See what I meant, you got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Tua to open with a throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hot! And he will score! Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken around the 11. Yeah! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Second down, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here comes 3rd and 6. On the give, here's Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sending a receiver right. Going to give it to Achane. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
44, ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Uh-oh. Inside the 40. Derrick Henry. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the two-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's
one-dimensional.
And now it's 3rd and long. Jackson now. He'll find Aguilar, complete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Lamar Jackson sacked by Jordan Brooks. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up.
Jason Sanders to kick off line.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be picked by, and now he loses the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own